I think we should find RFK.
RFK, also known as BD now. KD. She's now KD. She claims she's Dutch now. So what would be her name?
What? KD?
I don't know. Kim Dutch? I don't know.
I'm lost.
I don't know. She claims she's Dutch. I'm just reading along.
Let's find Kim
Let's
Moore
find
in our
Kim
social media
Moore,
department.
who's Dutch, Belgium. What is she?
Hi.
What are you?
She's everything.
What are you?
She's
You're
my fair
everything
lady.
to everybody. Next thing I know, next thing I know, you're going to tell me you're 98% Jamaican.
93%.
93% Jamaican. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Dutch, Belgian, and American. My mom was born in the Netherlands but has Belgian citizenship. So I have.
Aha! I did not know that. You learn something new every day.
Yep.
Yes.
Especially in this show.
Yes.
right.
So actually, she should be DK, Dutch Kim.
Dutch.
Yeah.
Dutch Kim instead of BK. It's almost like DQ, Dairy Queen.
As long as it's not DT.
Right, yeah, don't be DT. If you're DT, you're off the show. All right, so what do you got for Shannon? You want to do rapid fire with Shannon, or do you want me to do it? Shannon, you want me to do it?
I think we should alternate.
Together.
We'll alternate?
Yeah.
We could do it together.
We'll do it together. Okay.
So our first question is from Carlene. She asked, my friend married an American citizen, checked with a lawyer who gave the way clear after he was declared a felon. After paperwork and everything was done, the lawyer then came back and said that it's not possible and it's not going to work out. She's already done her biometrics. They've already sent for her husband to do his biometrics. What should she do?
Totally screwed. Come see us, because let's figure out what the felony is, and if there's a waiver available. You should never be filing an adjustment application if you have any criminal record without speaking to a competent attorney who will tell you whether or not it's worthwhile to go through. I'm scared now that he could be put in deportation.
Yeah, and I actually would withdraw it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, don't withdraw yet. Come see us immediately, and let's figure it out.
We have to do that.
King asks, is it true that work permits are taking 6 to 7 months right now?
No, I mean,
4 months.
it's taking much longer than the 90 days, but 4 to 5 months.
4
That's
months.
really what's going on.
Yeah.
Donna asks, my priority date is January 10th, 2005. When should we be receiving the letter to start processing? It's for an F4 Jamaica.
You should be getting it short. They're in October 2004 now, so if you're January 05, I would assume that sometime over the next 6 months.
Jan asks, if you're over 21 and you're here in the U.S., how long does it take for your dad to sponsor you? The person is not married.
Well, that's something you're going to have to come in and talk to us about, because there's so many other factors that are involved.
Yeah, well, we're going to assume that she's over 21, she's not 245I, she doesn't need a provisional waiver. Let's assume that it's going to be about 7 or 8 years with a provisional waiver home and back.
Princess asks, can U.S. citizens who are on government benefit marry and file for someone?
Depends what the government benefit is. They can always get married. Whether or not you can file is a different story.
Jeff has a question about Gene's piece that we just did. He's curious about, isn't there a statute of limitation on time that they're allowed to deport him for something like this?
No.
Right, no. And that's what's so sad
And that's
about
the
it.
tragedy of the whole entire thing. That, that the U.S. government basically was incompetent. Basically, they were incompetent because they should have, under the law, deported him back in 1994. So they were incompetent. They allowed him out. They allowed him to live his life. And 20 years later, they decide, now we're going to deport him.
And these arguments have been made in court, and basically they're like, no, it doesn't matter.
Right.
We're still going to deport them. So that is the tragedy. The reality is there's no statute of limitations, and that's why I keep on arguing that we should rewrite these laws in order to make them more fair and a little bit more flexible.
Donna wants to know, I've been living here for 6 years as a resident and I need to file for my citizenship, but I'm unable to work because of health problems and I'm not paying taxes. Now they used to pay taxes on my H-2B visa. I was filed for by my daughter. Is that going to be a problem?
So I assume she has a green card now. She wants to know if she's not working because of health issues. Could she become a citizen? There's no requirement to work to become a citizen. if that's the question.
It's the taxes I think she's concerned about, because you have to show that you file the taxes, but she's not working.
She's not working. You only
and
have
so
to, right.
when you go to the interview, what they'll ask you is basically, how are you supporting yourself? And then you'll be able to show that. We've done that many times here.
So basically, there's no requirement to file. You only have to file taxes if you work.
Right.
So the question becomes, when you go, I'm repeating exactly what Shannon said, I don't know why, but this is what I do. When you go to the interview, they want to make sure that you're not working and pocketing the cash so they just want to know how you're supporting yourself if you're not working.
Or doing something illegal.
Right. We're doing something illegal. Right.
King wants to know, I've been waiting for my EAD now for more than 6 months. Is something wrong?
Probably. You may get a request for evidence, or certainly you should go in, and we can do that here, do an info pass and see what's going on. There is an issue.
Yes, you should come see us.
Clunis wants to know, do I do the W-7 when I do my taxes or before I file? This is for a non-U.S. resident that is married to a U.S. citizen.
You file the W-7 with the tax return.
Mansour would like to know, I'm a U.S. citizen and I'd like to file for my brother who is here illegally. He was on an immigration hold after spending some time in jail for a petty crime. Is it okay to file for him?
I would, if he was in immigration hold, I would come in and see me first before you do anything.
Okay, and that's, I've got one more, sorry, I've got one more last minute from Ivy Lynn. I have a cousin who came to the United States with her 2 children almost 2 years ago. When they were to go back, their house was vandalized, so she ended up staying here, got married, and now the husband has lost his job and became homeless. He got verbally abusive and abandoned them. What can be done, and can the grandmother adopt the kids, who is currently the one taking care of them financially?
How old are the kids?
It doesn't say.
I would have the grandma get guardianship and do a special immigrant juvenile. It's a lot faster. And as far as the mother's concerned, I would have her call us discuss whether there's some sort of VAWA claim for emotional abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Sprout wants to know, I am an F2A and my priority date is March 23rd of 2016. After sending the DS-260, how soon can you hear from MVC?
She don't know. It really depends at this time.
Depends on what the priority dates are right now. Let me look them up 1 second. I don't even remember what the visa bulletin said for F2As. And while we wait for our slow internet connection, they're up to February 1st, 2016. So you should be hearing very soon, within days or weeks.
Dane would like to know, can a person come see you if they already have a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. We have gotten through social media rapid fire.
Thank you.